morning, respected rector, professor, staff, and fellow students. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Alinda Estalia Sinaga from class 1A, student ID 63250696. Today, I want to talk about an ongoing challenge we face on our campus. The habit of smoking within campus grounds. Smoking isn't new to our society, but when it happens in places dedicated to learning like our campus, it's not just the smokers who are affected. Everyone around them, students, teachers, and staff can suffer from harmful effects of cigarette smoke. Secondhand contains dangerous chemicals that put people's health at risk even if they don't smoke themselves. Recent data from Indonesia's Ministry of Health in 2023 shows that there are about 70 million active smokers in the country. Among these, nearly 7.4% are young people aged 10 to 18. This includes many of us college students. This tells us that smoking is still pretty common among young people, including on university campuses. Our campus has a responsibility to establish and enforce smoke-free policies. Beyond rules, we also need to educate and raise awareness about the dangers of smoking. Providing designated smoking areas far from common spaces and consistently enforcing rules are important steps toward this goal. From my faith as a Protestant Christian, I also believe that our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit and that caring for them is a spiritual obligation. Smoking, with all its harmful effects, contradicts this fundamental responsibility we have toward our health. I invite everyone, from campus leaders to faculty, staffs, and students, to join hands in building a healthier smoke-free campus. This is about more than just rules. It's about creating a culture that values health, respects one another, and look toward a better future. Let's commit ourselves to make our campus a place where we can learn, grow, and thrive in a clean and healthy environment, free from the dangers of tobacco smoke. Thank you for your attention, and let's work together for a healthy for generations to come. See ya! Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for your attention. My name is Alinda, and today I'm going to present about one of the most fundamental topics in English grammar, the simple present tense. This tense is essential for daily communication, so I hope this presentation will be helpful for all of us. Let's get started. Let me start with the definition. The simple present tense is one of several forms of present tense in English. It is used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truths, and fixed arrangements. The simple present tense is simple to form. Just use the best form of the verb. Now, let's look at the characteristics of simple present tense sentences. There are three main characteristics. First, we use the base form or infinitive of verbs. For example, I play soccer every weekend. Second, we use auxiliary verbs, do or does, for negative and interrogative sentences. For instance, she doesn't eat meat, or do you like chocolate? Third, we commonly use time adverbs like always, usually, often, seldom, rarely, never, and every day. For example, I always drink coffee in the morning. Next, the simple present tense is used in three main situations. Number one, to express habits, general truth, repeated actions, or unchanging situations, emotions, and wishes. For instance, I smoke, describe a habit. I work in London, shows an unchanging situation. London is a large city, stage a general truth. Number two, to give instructions or directions. For example, you walk for 200 meters, then you turn left. Number 3, to express fixed arrangements, present or future, and to express future time after some conjunctions like after, when, before, and until. For example, your exam starts at 9 o'clock, or he'll give it to you when you come next year Saturday. Let me give you some clear examples. First, for habits. He drinks tea at breakfast. She only eats sausage. She reads books before sleeping. Second, for repeat actions or events. We catch the bus every morning. It rains every afternoon in the hot season. We have English class twice a week. Third, for general truths. Indonesia has 2 seasons. The earth goes around the sun. Cat eat fish. Here are more examples. For instructions or directions. First, open the application. You take the number 6 bus to Pochin and then the number 10 to Margonda. For fixed arrangements, his mother arrives tomorrow. Our holiday starts on the 6th March. With future constructions, she'll see you before she leaves. We'll give it to her when she arrives. Next, this is a very important point. In the third person singular, the verb always ends in S. For example, he wants, she needs, he gives, she thinks. Negative and question form use does, which is the third person form of the auxiliary do plus the infinitive of the verb. For example, he wants ice cream. Does he want strawberry? He does not want vanilla. For verbs ending in Y, the third person changes the Y to the yes. For example, fly becomes flies and cry becomes cries. However, there's an exception. If there's a vowel before the Y, we just add S. For example, play becomes plays and pray becomes praise. We add es to verb ending in ss, x, sh, or ch. For example, he passes, she catches, he fixes, it pushes. Let's see some examples of third person singular in action. He goes to school every morning. She understands English. He tries very hard. She enjoys playing the piano. Now let's move to the formulas. First, we have the nominal present tense formula. Formula number 1, the positive form, subject plus to be plus complement. Formula number 2, the negative form, subject plus to be plus not plus complement. Formula number 3, the interrogative form, to be plus subject plus complement. Here's the formula table for nominal simple present tense. For the subject I, we use am. For the subjects you, they, and we, which are plural subjects, we use are. For the subjects she, he, and it, which are singular subjects, we use is. The complement can be a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. Let me give you example of nominal sentences. Positive. I am an international school student. Negative. She is not an international school student. Interrogative. Is she an international school student? Now let's look at the verbal present tense formula. Formula number 1, the positive form, subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus complement. Formula number 2, the negative form, subject plus do or does, not plus verb 1 plus complement. Formula number 3, the interrogative form, do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement. Here's the formula table for verbal simple present tense. For the subjects I, you, they, and we, which are plural subjects, we use verb 1 without any addition. For the subjects she, he, and it, which are singular subjects, we use verb 1 plus s or es. The complement can be a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. Here are examples of verbal positive sentences. I live in Medan. He lives in Medan. Notice that for he we add s to the verb live. Now, example of verbal negative sentences. I don't live in Pematang Siantar. She doesn't live in Pematang Siantar. Remember, we use don't for I, you, we, and they. We use doesn't for she, he, and it. Example of verbal interrogative sentences. Do I study? Does he study? Notice the pattern. Do for plural subjects, does for singular third-person subjects. Let's do a quick practice together. Please complete following sentences with the correct simple present tense form. Number 1. My brother always blank coffee. The keyword is my brother, which is he. The correct answer is drinks, because we add s for see, he, it subjects. Number 2. Blank you and your friends blank movies. The keyword is you and your friends, which is they. The correct answer is do like, because it's a plural subject. Number 3. The earth blank around the sun. The keyword is the earth, which is it. The correct answer is revolves, because this is a general truth and we add s for singular subjects. Number 4. She blank to school on Sundays. The keyword is she and it's negative. The correct answer is does not go, because she is a singular subject, so we use does not. Let me conclude with the key takeaways about simple present tense. The simple present tense is the most basic tense. Focus on 3 key points. First, main functions. General truth like the sun rises in the east, and habit or routine like I always drink tea. Second, the verb in verbal sentences. Use verb 1, the base form of the verb. Remember the as a rule. Only for subject he, she, and it, we add s or es. Third, auxiliary verbs. Use do or does for negative and question forms in the verbal sentences. Use am, is, or are for nominal sentences where there is no main verb. Now let's practice what we'll learn with 3 multiple choice questions. Please read each question carefully and choose the best answers. First question. My sister blank 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 to the gym every Monday and Wednesday. Option A, go, B, go, C, going, G, go. The correct answer is B, goes. Why? Because my sister is a third person singular subject, which is she in simple present tense. We must add s or es to the verb for he, she, or its subjects. So, go becomes goes. Also, the time expression every Monday and Wednesday indicates a routine or habit, which is a typical use of simple present tense. The second question. Blank blank blank, your parents speak English fluently. A, does, B, do, C, is, D, are. The correct answer is B, do. Why? Because your parent is a plural subject equal to they. For questions in simple present tense with plural subjects, we use do, not does. Third question. I eat fast food because it's unhealthy. Option A, always, B, usually, C, never, D, often. The correct answer is C, never. Why? Look at the context. Because it's unhealthy. This gives us a reason for not eating fast food. Among the options, only never makes a logical sense because it means nggak pernah gitu. That's all for my presentation today. I hope this explanation has helped you understand simple present tense better and that you can apply it in your daily English communication. Thank you very much for your attention. I will be happy if you ask questions in the comment section. Bye bye.